nothing we can do about it. All right, Steph. Give you 10 seconds. We're starting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Sanger, Texas. We're shooting off the XFDA National Championship here in Sanger, Texas at Gunbelt's Range. Y'all give him and Miss Gunbelt a big round of applause. These people spent a few $1,000s putting this thing on, and we want to make it good. We have our 5 top ladies and our 10 top men that we're going to have a shoot-off with. We're having a blast. We've got people that came in and out watching this thing. We've been on Facebook, we've been on YouTube, we've been all over the internet, and everybody's been watching, and they're going to watch some more. So, with that said, I will bring up our 5 women. We'll get started with the top 5 women. So, what'd I do with it? Here it is. My name is Jesse James. I'll be your MC for this event. My safety officer, we like to call him Delta Whiskey. That's his cowboy name. He will be my range master for this event. All right? My number 5th seed in this competition for the ladies will be Tilly G. Tilly G, will you come on down? She is from Oklahoma. Got a few Oklahoma people in here, actually. She is number 5. Number 4 will be Black Fox Lil. She's also from Oklahoma. Tilly G has a KPI, Key Performance Indicator is what that stands for. She has a KPI of 497. That's what she's going to be shooting on today. After today, they may have a lower KPI because these ladies shoot fast. Black Fox Lil has a 462. My 3rd seed coming up is Stitcher, also from Oklahoma. She has a KPI of 512. There you go. You got 3 Oklahoma people here. Well, heck, we're in Texas. Let's throw a Texas person in here. Miss Sassy. She has a KPI of 436. I love all these women, but Sassy's my favorite. Wonder why. All right. 1st seed, world champion, fastest lady in the world, Honey Badger, got a 364. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pictures taken. Let's have a shoot-off between these ladies to see who gets the belt buckle. We have a belt buckle for 1st place. We have prize money for 1st place. We have trophies for 1st place. We got conchos for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Let's see who's going to get it, all right? Woo-wee. All right. Let them get all their pictures. All right, in lanes number 1 and 2, we'll have Tilly G and Black Fox Lil. Black Fox Lil has lane choice between 1 and 2. She's going to take 2. We'll put Tilly G in 1. And here we go. They're getting their ammo. They're going up there. Getting ready. XFDA National Championship in Sanger, Texas. Woo, load and make ready. The Gunbelt Wagoneers range is alive. Miss Gunbelt is sitting up here with us to make sure we do our job right. We got our hand judges down there. The hand judges is the most important part of this. For these shooters, they help these shooters to do whatever they need to do. Urban Rooster will be on 1. Bradley Quick will be hand judge on 2. Delta Whiskey is my range master. Glasses, everybody that's in the room, please. And we're getting started. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. It's all right. We call that a no-hit. XFDApro.com. Check it out. Arizona will be our upcoming next event, and shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a no time and a 4:28. Call that not the one now. These ladies have to shoot under their KPIs, key performance indicators. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We have a no time and a 4:19. Not the 2. They have to have the 3 fastest shots to win. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. No time in a 4:23. All right, that'll be round going to Black Fox Leal. We'll send Tilly G down to 5 and 6 down there. She'll just sit down and wait to see her next opponent. We'll bring up Miss Stitcher from Oklahoma with a KPI of 5:12. You got lane choice. Which lane would you like? Take 2. We're going to move Black Fox over to 1. Load make ready's been given. The winner of this one will stay right here, and the other one will move down there to 5 and 6 against Tilly G down there, and we'll shoot that one off down there at 5 and 6. Load make ready's been given. Both these gals are from Oklahoma, battling it out. Central Oklahoma and Northern. Line's ready. Here we go. Good luck to you. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. We got a 4:14 in lane number 1. Good shot. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. .429 to a no-hit. Come on, Stitcher. These hand judges are sitting here. They're watching their guns. They're watching their thumbs on their hammers to make sure they don't move, and they're watching the light. So when it comes on, they pull and shoot. They can't shoot before the light. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. No time and no time. No time and a no time. Shake it off, ladies. It's 2 to not. And here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. Four. That's good. So Black Fox will win that one. We'll take Stitcher. We'll move her down to 5 and 6. And she'll have lane choice down there against her sister from Oklahoma, Tilly G. So if you'd move down there, you got lane choice down there. Every which lane you want. 5 and 6. She'll take 5. She'll put Tilly G on 6. As you can see, Tilly G's got a 497 and Stitcher's got a 512. Load and make ready's been given. Folks, next event we got coming up that we're going to be on YouTube and Facebook. I was going to call it Book Face. I'm sorry. I knew I had it backwards. They're loading up and getting ready. While we're doing that, we're going to Tombstone, Arizona next month to have our next event there. So you people out at Tombstone, let us know how you like it. Today? And we also have a podcast, folks. They're going down to look at the target. I don't know when and where the podcast is going to be, or if we already done it. They're going to have to let me know. Yeah, for real. They're sisters. No. They are from Oklahoma. They're in central Oklahoma, just below Oklahoma City. Here we go. Let's see who wins it. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time and a 486 coming out of Tilly G down there on 6. Line's ready. Good luck to you. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. I got a 502 in lane number 5 from Stitcher, making that 1-1. Sisters are going to battle it out. And they got to ride together. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. A swing and a miss. That's all right. Good. And here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a no time and a 423 from Tilly G. That makes that 1-2. Well, it ought to be an interesting ride home. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. No time and a 577. That's over, so Stitcher, you got another chance. Sister gave you a chance. Sometime we have a fast light, sometime we got a slow light. Between 2 and 7 seconds. Not very long. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. Whew, a swing and a miss. Well, now I got the message for the XFDA podcast. We'll talk about it in a minute. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. All right, we got a no time. We got a 464. Tilly D will take that one. We'll put Stitcher in 5th place. Y'all give her a big round. Yeah. She narrowed that all the way down to 5th place out of 100 shooters, so that's pretty good. She's got lane choice over Black Fox. You'll take lane 1, put her in lane 2. Shh. I will never admit that. Load and make ready's been given. Black Fox Lil's up there in Oklahoma, around the Oklahoma City area. Tulsa area, right? Yeah, that's what it is. And Miss Sassy, she's a northern Texas girl. Pretty much born and raised right around this area right here, actually. Till she met me, and I moved her up north on the Red River. Best thing ever happened to me, yeah. Well, oh my gosh. I remember when Sassy come in the scene, everybody looked at her and said, "You're number 18." She said, "Yeah, I'm 18-1. That's it. No more." Here we go, ladies. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. You got a no time and a 4:54 coming out. Out of Black Fox Lil. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. No time in a 4:42. Not to 2. Shake it off, Sassy. Come on. These two ladies are friends until they step up on that line, and then they're enemies. Then they'll come back friends after it's over. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .382 from the Texas girl. Woo, good hit, Miss Sassy. Man. Well, I hold it good. Did I hold it too good? Hit another 3. All right. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. .404 and a 4:56. Hey, guys, it's 2-2. We got a gunfight here. Woo, this is what we like to call a gunfight right here. Next blinking light under their KPI, one of them's going to win it. Woo-wee. Good luck to you. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. And there it is, 4:56 in lane number 2, Black Fox Lil. We'll send Sassy down there to 5 and 6, and she'll go against Tilly G down there in 5 and 6. You'll have lane choice, Miss Sassy, on 5 and 6. You're going to take 6. You'll put Tilly G on 5. Good shooting, Black Fox. Lady that's got a bulging disc in her or a problem through her neck, down to her leg. She's wearing a leg brace, shooting here. Load and make ready's been given. Well, Missouri Jim is her husband for Black Fox, and he's come to the realization that he's like me. We carry their bags for these ladies here because they're so good. Y'all can hoop and holler for your girls here. Let them know. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. You got a 4:35 and 5. No time in 6. Call it 1-0. Sassy got longer hair. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. We got a no time and a 4:11, tying it up 1-1. It's a tie. Let's see who breaks it. How bad do you want it? Here we go, ladies. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 4:63, but a 4:26 was waiting on it. Making that score 1-2. Come on, Tilly G, you can tie it up. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in a 4:03. Miss Sassy will take the lead on that one and finish that out. We'll give Tilly G 4th place. Y'all give her a big round. Miss Sassy's going to be able to just take a little break right quick and wait for her next opponent to come down there. We're going to bring up the world champion, fastest lady in the world. Honey Badger's coming up. She's going to take lane number 2. She's going to put Black Fox Lil in lane number 1. We're going to get them lined up here, get them loaded, and find out what happens. Folks, after we do Arizona, in May we're going down to South Texas. Speed bumps, we're going to do another Texas state down there at speed bumps. That'll be the South Texas state. We have 2 state championships in Texas this year. Load make ready's been given. We have KPI clubs at different locations all over the United States. You go to xfdapro.com, XFDA America. You can find out where they're at, get a hold of them. Come out and try it. I think you'll probably like it and you'll want to do it. We have people from all over the place coming in. We love it. And here we go, ladies. Shooters on the line. Shooters. Set. We're at a 4:30 on 1 and no time on 2. Starting out. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We have a 4:24 to a 3:56. We'll call that a tie, 1-1. Let's see who breaks it. How bad do you want it? You seen Black Fox Leo reach over and tap her on the arm saying, good shot. That's what we do. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No hit on 1, a 3:40 on 2. That means Honey Badger will take the lead 1-2. Honey Badger's from Colorado, Pagosa Springs area. Beautiful part of Colorado. I love that place up there. We have a lot of shoots around that area too. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We have a 435, but a 340 was awaiting on it. Honey Badger's going to take the lead in that one and win that one. So now we'll send Black Fox Leo down there to 5 and 6. Is her name on there? You're on there. You don't get it. I'll tell you about that bullseye here in a minute. We're going to send Black Fox down to 5 and 6. And Sassy, you're top seed on that, so you'll have lane choice. You're going to take 6. You're going to put her on 5. Okay. So Black Fox is there. They'll get lined up there and get ready. We're cleaning the targets, getting everything done. We've moved the cameras around so we can see everything. Load and make ready's been given. We have a podcast that we put out there. Y'all have to go out there and check it out. It's XFDA podcast on YouTube. We also post it on Facebook, so y'all can go in there and check it out. It's pretty interesting. We talk to all of our shooters and get information from other people and run it that way. Arizona is going to be our next shoot coming up this next month, and we're going to do it in Tombstone on Allen Street in Tombstone, Arizona. That'll be a lot of fun. KPIs. Your KPI is the number that they have on their back. Their KPIs are set at a certain number. They have to shoot lower than that KPI or it doesn't count. I think they're getting ready. All right, good luck to you, ladies. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. .436 on 5, a 420 on 6. Miss Sassy will take the lead on that one. Let's see what happens next shot. These two ladies are pretty competitive against each other. They would like to go up against the world champion. Here we go. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 412 out of Black Fox. Woo, with a KPI of 462. That's a good shot, but we got a 409 from Miss Sassy coming out there. Oh, my gosh, I'll tell you, this is getting exciting. It is not to 2. Let's see what happens. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. We got a 405 coming out of Miss Sassy. She's going to take the win on that one right there. Black Fox Leo, we're going to give her 3rd place. Y'all give her a big round. Woo-wee, man, I don't know how we're going to handle this now. Everybody's going crazy, as you can hear. The clapping going on. Miss Sassy's going to move back down here to 1 and 2. Honey Badger's got lane choice. She's going to stick on 2. She's going to put Sassy on 1. Man, Texas against Colorado coming up. Sound like a football team, doesn't it? Hot diggity dogs. What are we going to do? Man. Yeah, we're going to watch them shoot. Load and make ready's been given here. We're going to see what happens. Now, here's the deal. If Sassy beats Honey Badger, they'll swap lanes and they'll do it again. If Honey Badger beats Sassy, it's over. Okay? Y'all got it? That's how we shoot this, so let's see what happens. Let's hoop and holler for both of them. Come on, guys, let's hear it. Line's ready, so let's do it. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. It's all right, a little long light, but it was still in time. Shake it off, ladies. We're shooting a wax bullet out of a 45 shell drilled out to a shotgun primer. No powder whatsoever. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. It's all right. Shake it off, ladies. That shotgun primer and that 45 shell will shoot that wax bullet 750 feet per second. You've seen some times that these ladies been shooting. Whew. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Four, 12 on one, no time on two. Miss Sassy's going to take the lead. Let's see if Honey Badger ties it up. Whew. My heart's fluttering. Whew. I think I'm about to have a heart attack. Good luck to you, ladies. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We have a 428, but a 374 was right after it. That's a little over 374. How about that 428? Is that over? That's right on it. It is 2-0. They have to be under their KPIs, folks. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We have a 406, but we got a 357 under her KPI. It's 2-1 now. Woo-wee, man, this is close. Watch this. You can hear a pin drop in this place. And here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. And we'll do this one more time to see what happens, to see who takes the championship. XFDA National Championships on the line, folks. Both of these girls are fighting against each other. Ever who wins this one's going to win that big shiny buckle. Let's see what happens. And a lot of the money. Woo, man. This is exciting, folks. I don't know how you get any better than this right here. Both these ladies have aliases that we like to do, so we put it all together. Everybody comes up with an alias. Everybody has a KPI. Everybody has a home state, and we have a lot of awards. We got a lot of money. Hey, the bullseye we've been talking about, ever who gets a bullseye while they're loading up. The bullseye has a $200 cash and a $100 gift certificate to the gun store right down the road. It's called Boar and Barrel is the name of it. That's one of our sponsors. They're giving a $100 gift certificate for one of these people with a bullseye to go down and spend their money. I always want to say bull. Line's ready. Hey, let's see what happens. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. Oh my God, not to a 375. I'm telling you. Who tuned that gun for you? Rawhide. Woo! Thank you, Rawhide, for that. Who owned that gun for you? Jesse James. Woo! Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Long light. Yeah. You almost got down to the ground, huh? Both these ladies are good friends, but when you get on this line, they're good friends, but the friendship's over till you get through. Got me excited. Come on, Miss Sassy. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 364 in lane number 1, 431 in lane number 2. We'll change that score. It's 1-1. Y'all give them a big round, folks. Pump them up, get them ready. Whew. Mercy. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Whoa, looky here. We got a 347 to a 398. All threes popping out. Let's see what happened. It is 2-1 in favor of Honey Badger from Colorado. Line's ready. Here we go, folks. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 349. Honey Badger's going to take the win. Going to put Miss Sassy in second place in XFDA national competition. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're looking for a hit. It may not be over yet. Hands off guns. They're going to go down. They're going to check it out. The range master and both hand judges go down and look at it in lane number 1 to see if there is a hit for that 349. Good hit. Oh boy. All right. Honey Badger's going to take it. She's going to be the national championship for XFDA. The fastest woman in the world. Sassy's going to come in second place. Shooting threes. Woo! And it's over. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to shoot the men off. So everybody, we'll be right back. Yeah, they count. gentlemen, we're here in Sanger, Texas. We're doing the XFDA America National Championship. For the top 10 men, we've been shooting all weekend for this. We've got it narrowed down to our top 10 men, and we're going to do that. Sanger, Texas, gun belt range, top 10 men. Here we go. Number 10, we're going to bring up Overhell with a KPI of 402. Number 9, Big Bobby, 397. An old hand at this, 8th seed, Bullet Bob, come on down. Another young hand at this, number 7, Speedy James, come on down, son. This boy is, what are you, 13 years old? 14 now. He finally got a year older. I'll be darned. Yeah, he's got a KPI of 337, folks. 14 years old. That's above Bullet Bob of 347. Older man. Now, he's a brother of mine. I love him to death. All right. World champion. Fastest man in the world at this moment. Waiting to get beat. And they all want to get a piece of him. Jackass Giles, come on down, brother. There you go. 5th place, actually 5th seed, with a KPI of 419. That reminds me, Jackass has got a 318, so everybody's got a battle for that. PA, 419, come on down, 5th seed. Fourth seed with a 338, Lone Star Gunslinger, come on down. Lead Slinger. I want to call him Gunslinger. We're going to have to change his name. I don't like lead slinging. I like gunslinging. Thank you, son. You remember that trick I taught you, didn't you? Let's start using it. He has a KPI of 338, folks. Now, this guy here is a good friend of mine, and this guy went through a lot of pain and agony. He had had a motorcycle accident. We almost lost him 2 or 3 times there. Ruckus. Who's Ruckus? He also has a KPI of 338. But he come back, he come back super strong. And he's back with us again. He laid out a few months. Quite a few months. But he's back, you know. He's walking with a cane. He don't have it with him, so he's our cripple. 338 KPI. Woo, beat that. I'm telling you. Good fella. Love him to death. All right. 2nd seed with a KPI of 404. Mumbles. Come on down, Mumbles. Woo-wee. Speak up. Can't hear you. Yeah. My number 1 seed. Number 1 seed with a 372. This is not his first rodeo. I guarantee you, this man's been around a wall. Good friend of mine, Northern Oklahoma up there. Wishbone, come on down. Folks, that's our top 10 men. We just shot off the national women. And I'll let that run down to you so we'll have it on the same deal. In 5th place, we had Tilly G. In 4th place, we had Black Fox Lil. 3rd place, Stitcher. 2nd place, Sassy. 1st place, Honey Badger. That's how our top 5 women come out in our national championship. Here's our top top 10 men, get your pictures taken because we're fixing to start them out. Oh, I got it wrote down wrong, don't I? Yes, it did. Sorry about that, folks. I got Stitcher, Tilly G, Black Fox, Sassy, and Honey Badger. I'm looking at the wrong dang list. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I know. All right, we're going to start out with Overhill and Big Bobby. Big Bobby is nice seat. He's got lane choice 1 and 2. Which lane would you like, sir? Miss Sassy's going to help me out here a little bit, speak with me. She's got some things that she wants to bring up, so go ahead, Miss Sassy. Oh. All right, let me turn her mic on. We just put batteries in it. Yes. Hey. There you go. Thank you, hand judges. We appreciate it because you are number one in this operation. Load make ready. Delta Whiskey he's our range master, Miss Sassy. So.
And again, we want to thank everybody for being in attendance at our XFDA National Championship here in Sanger, Texas at the Gunbelt Wagoneers Range. I think everybody has had a great time this week.
They're loading and making ready for my range master. Yep, he sits there and watches them. Delta Whiskey from down south down there. He's our assistant national safety officer, so he is making sure everything runs right. He owns this range. He owns these shooters and these hand judges, so he makes sure they do their job and do it right. We call him the boss.
These guys might be a little nervous. This is a big shoot, a big deal.
All right, Cowboys, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We call that a slip cock. That's, yeah. All right. That's all right. Yeah. That's when you don't get that hammer all the way back to pull that trigger with. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Ooh, look at here. We got a 391, but a 383 was waiting on it.
Big Bobby from Florida started out this weekend with a 429 KPI and has gone down to a 397.
Ooh, and it may go down some more. And here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. We got a 363 to a 395. We're going to change that score. We're going to call it 1-1. Yeah, Overhill said, I ain't out of this yet. I think whatever you do, I can do better. Let's see. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. Ooh, looky here, Miss Sassy. We got a 387 out of Big Bobby, a 377. He said, oh, you think you can do better, huh? Let's see what happens. 1-2 now.
Are both these gentlemen from Florida? Do they shoot in the same club?
Yes.
Yes, they do. I was just informed they are both from the same club. So they're used to shooting together.
All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. We got a 375 to a no time, tying that up 2-2. We got a gunfight from Florida. Let's see what happens. This ought to be an interesting ride home.
Again, if you're watching, you can check out our organization by going to our website at xfdapro.com. You can find where we're having our shoots. You can find clubs in your area. Anything you need to know about our organization is at xfdapro.com.
Thank you, Miss Sassy. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. We got a 391, but a 385 was waiting on it.
That's amazing.
Wow,
shooting
Big
right
Bobby's
there.
going to take the win on that. So we're going to have to sit there and run overhell down there to 5 and 6. And he'll go down there and sit down there for a minute. Yeah, don't get much better than that. But we're going to pull up another shooter here, Bullet Bob. He's going to say, we'll see how much better we can get. Bullet Bob got lane choice against Big Bobby. He's going to take 2. He's moving Big Bobby over. Overhill will go down there 5 and 6, and we just relax for a minute until he gets another opponent.
While they're loading up, we're going to talk about Tombstone coming up April 11th through the 14th. That's going to be on Allen Street, downtown Tombstone. Y'all come out and watch us. April 11th through the 14th.
Load make ready's been given. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time out there because we're going to be on Allen Street, right there in the mix of all of it. The western town, town too tough to die, they say.
What a great place to have a gunfight.
Man, I'll tell you what, there's gunfighters all over that place. There'll be thousands of people walking up and down the street there watching what's going on. It's going to be a lot of fun in Tombstone, Arizona. Y'all check it out. Come out and see us. You may want to even try it and become a member.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it would be. Whew. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 402 in lane number 1 to a no-hit, and that 402 is just a little over his KPI, key performance indicator is what that stands for. He has to shoot under that, has to shoot that 397 or lower. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. Oh, my gosh, Miss Sassy, look at this. We got a no time and a 3.38 out of Bullet Bob. He says, hey, hang on, guys. I'll set the pace if you need me to.
We got Bullet Bob up here from Louisiana.
Yeah, you reckon he's no Cajun boy? Or just a redneck? Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 380 out of Big Bobby there in lane number 1, but a 350, a little over Bullet Bob's KPI, so we'll call that 1-1. You got to be under that 347. So we're tied up 1-1. Let's see who breaks the tie. How bad do you want it? Bad, he said. Ooh, that's a challenge. Bullet Bob said, hang on, little guy. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. .392 is under his KPI to a no-hit. We're going to change that score 2-1. He said he wanted it bad. He got that one. What do you think, Miss Sassy?
I think this young man wants it bad. I think Big Bobby's going to do some damage today.
I think old Bullet Bob will tie it up. Watch this. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. There you go. There you go. Bullet Bob said, whatever you do, I can do better. It's 2-2. Next blinking light, Miss Sassy. What do you think?
I think we got ourselves a gunfight.
We got a gunfight. Let's see what happens.
You think they're nervous?
We got to send somebody down there to 5 and 6. Let's see who it's going to be. Overhell said, just come on down here. I'll show you how to do this. How bad do you want it? Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. No, that's a little over. That 383 is a little over. Still 2-2. We got a gunfight. Woo, how bad do you want it, Big Bobby? But Bullet Bob said your chances are over, buddy. Okay, here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. There you go. 372 in lane 1, but a 322 was waiting on it. we'll send Big Bobby down there to 5 and 6 against Overhill. Big Bobby, you'll have lane choice. Bullet Bob will just sit there and look good for a minute.
I think Big Bobby's intimidated a few shooters this week.
I think he did too. Big Bobby's a good guy though. He's a good kid. I like him a lot. But he will tell you, if you don't hit, I'll hit it.
Oh, he beat me this week. He put me out quick.
Yeah, he gave me an X too. I've got a bandana out for him for later.
I bet we'll see a 2-pin out of him in the next 6 months.
Overhill said, well, you got me on 1. Let's see if I can get you back here. I owe you one. So we're going to put him out there. We're going to put Big Bobby on 5 and Overhill on 6. Overhill. Here we go. They're getting loaded and they're getting ready. What do you think, Miss Sassy?
I think it's anybody's game at this point.
How do we get our aliases, you know?
I think everybody has a different story, and that's one thing I like to do is if they have an unusual alias, I ask them, why did you choose that alias? So go online. A lot of us have bios at xfdapro.com, and it'll tell you how we chose our bios.
All right. Or aliases, yeah. Yeah. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 382, but a 367 was waiting on it.
I think Overhill said, Big Bobby, you're not doing this to me again.
Yeah, he said, you're going to have to shoot a little faster. He said, I will. Line's ready. Good luck to you. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh, Big Bobby come out with a 349 to a 373. He said, Overhill, how you like me now? Woo! He said, you told me to do it, and I did it. Good shot. Man, KPIs are going down next time. Here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter. Set. Oh, my gosh. We got a 352 to a 390. That's going to change our score a little bit. We're going to call it 2-1. Overhill, how bad you want it? You got it tied up 2-2 this round. All right, Cowboys, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. There you go. We got a no-hit and a 376 there. We've tied it up 2-2. We got a gunfight. Yes, sir.
Hands up. It looks like they're discussing the hit on lane 6 as a bullseye. And during this competition, if you hit a bullseye, your name goes into a drawing for a chance for a money prize and a gift card to a gun shop in Sanger, Texas.
That's right. It's $200 cash prize and $100 gift card. Line's ready. Here we go. Let's see what happens. 2-2. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh, 385 to a 390. Big Bobby's going to take the round on that one. We're going to put Overhill in 10th place. Y'all give him a big round. He fought hard, Miss Sassy, but Big Bobby brought it out. So Big Bobby's going to sit around for a minute, see who his next opponent is. We're going to bring out Speedy James. Speedy James is going to come up with a 337 against Bullet Bob with a 347. Bullet Bob's in lane 1. Speedy's in lane 2. We're going to find out what happened here.
And while they're getting ready, I'd like to thank a few of our sponsors. We have the DFW Gunslingers out of Dallas-Fort Worth area, actually Mansfield, Texas. Freeboat Rangers in Burnett, Texas. The Gunbelt Wagoneers here in Sanger, Texas. And the Speed Bumps out of South Texas. And the Fence Riders in Whitesboro, Texas. Thank you to those clubs for sponsorship.
Load and make ready's been given, Miss Sassy, so we're getting down to find out what's going to happen.
Woo. These two shoot fast and furious. It's going to be a fun match to watch.
Man. XFDA podcast on YouTube. We also put it on Facebook. Y'all check it out. See what happens. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 3-3-1, but a 288 was waiting on it. All right. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Swing and a miss.
That'll happen sometimes. You
Yes,
don't
it
realize
does.
how hard it is to hit these targets when you're trying to go as fast as you can. This is a game of speed here. Extreme.
Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 348, but a 304 was waiting on him. We'll change that score. Not to 2. Come on, Bullet Bob. I know he can pull this thing out. We like to call him Boulette Bob because he's from Louisiana. All right, folks, listen up. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 354. Oh, just a little over his KPI to a no time. Settle down, guys.
It's tough to be up there
It
under
is
all
tough.
this.
A lot of
scrutiny, isn't
stress
it?
and a lot of strain there to get this done through all of them. Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Hold up. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in a 311. Speedy's going to take the round there on that one. We're going to send Bullet Bob down to 5 and 6. He's going to go against Big Bobby.
You know, Jesse, that Speedy James, he is real good about coming in like 10th seed and working his way up. Let's see how he does today.
Yep, let's do it. It's not his first rodeo either. Bullet Bob's going to take lane 5. He's going to put Big Bobby on lane number 6 down there on 5 and 6. We're going to move to there, and we're going to see what happens on that one.
It's been a long 4 days. We have shot Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We had the Texas State Thursday and Friday, and we started Nationals yesterday. So we have shot for 4 days, and everybody has had a great time at the Gunbelt Wagoneers here in Sanger, and I think everybody has just really had a great time.
Yes, they have. Load Maker Ready's been given. Who was our Texas State championship for the ladies?
That was Honey Badger out of
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh my gosh, was it really? She won that one on Texas State
She
too?
won them both.
Whew, my gosh, what are we gonna do with that woman? Are you gonna put her down?
I don't know. She's hard to touch.
Who won the men in Texas State?
Wasn't you?
Wasn't me, for sure.
That's right. I had to give him a hard time.
The one and only
Yeah, well, we were just teasing
world
Jackass
champion,
because we
fastest
love him
man
so much.
in the world, Jackass Giles.
You know, I think there's a bounty on his back.
There is
There's
a bounty
on
him.
his back.
I think he's going to disappear a few months. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. All right, we got a no time in the 360. Yeah, old Jackass Giles told me, he said, I beat everybody. I think I'm going to take a break and give everybody a chance to warm up. So we're going to find out what happens in Arizona and South Texas. We're going to see when he pops back in. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. $313 to a $372. There's Bullet Bob, Sassy.
Yes.
1-1.
Bullet Bob is capable of a 2. He got his 2 pin how long
Yes,
ago?
he did. He is capable of hitting twos. Let's see if it pulls it out here. He's close. Good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in a 371. We'll make it 1-2 here. Bullet Bob's going to have to tie it up here and make it a gunfight.
Come on, regulator.
Yeah, come on, regulator. Get your head in there. We can do this. Da-da-da-da-da. Bullet Bob, we'll see. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. A swing and a miss. Working a little nervousness out.
Yes, they are a little nervous.
Yeah.
I shot in the ladies' finals, and let me tell you what, it was tough shooting against the ladies that were in the top 5. We fought hard all weekend.
Yes. Yes, 1-2. Bullet Bob's got to tie it up or Big Bobby's going to take it away from him. You know how them Florida people are. They like to brag. And here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. $381, is that under his KPI? It is, so Big Bobby's going to take the win there. We're going to put Bullet Bob in 9th place here. Give him a big round of applause, guys. All right, we're going to bring up the one and only Jackass Giles. He's got lane choice 1 and 2, world champion, fastest man alive. He's going to take one. He's going to put Speedy in lane number 2. I want y'all to listen to all the bulls fixing to pop out here between these two fellas.
You know, and I just want to say 9th and 10th place are great achievements. We had 54 shooters in the nationals in the last 2 days. So having 9th and 10th place, those are great accomplishments.
Did you, Miss Sassy, did you say 154? Is that what you said?
Jesse, I'm going to call him Pinocchio. 54, Jesse.
Well, 54, okay.
Load and make ready has been given.
Woo-wee. Load and make ready's been given. We got 2 of the fastest guys right here. Jackass Giles got a 318. Speedy's got a 337. You see it on their backs. We'll see what happens. You're going to see 2s here. You may even see a new world record pop out here. Whew.
These 2 shoot together in the finals quite often.
Yep. Jackass Giles, an airplane pilot, crop duster pilot. You know how crazy they are. And Speedy James, he's a 14-year-old, and he's up here shooting these kind of times, shooting against the best, the world champion. Let's see how he does. All right, good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. No hit and a 305.
Great hit. I wish I could hit those times.
Yeah, me too. There's a whole bunch of them here where they hit them times.
We got 2 youth, a 14 and a 15-year-old today that's just really pulling hard.
Yep, doing a good job too. Whew. Got me nervous. And here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. $279. I told you it's going to come out. I knew it was. He's the man to do it. Speedy James, you need to pull it. Speedy James from the James gang here. Kind of looks like Billy the Kid, actually, you know.
Will you explain these times to people watching? What does a 279 actually mean?
It means it's very dang fast.
All right. Sorry I asked.
And here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. 277. That's
Mercy.
fast, too.
That is very
Woo,
fast.
two in no time.
Faster
Wow.
than a blink of an eye.
2-1. That's faster than a blink of an eye, folks.
I don't even think I can react to the lot that fast.
I know I can't think that fast.
I know that's right.
Hey. All right, folks, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 3 flat to a 307. Jackass Giles going to take the wind on there. We're going to send Speedy all the way down there to 5 and 6. He's going to go against Big Bobby down there. We're going to see who ends up on that. I think I seen Speedy say, "Don't worry about it, big boy. I'll be back." Jackass said, "Bring it on."
These are two youth that are going to be shooting together on 5 and 6. And
Yeah.
this is going to be an incredible match to watch right here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big Bobby just popped off.
Big Bobby's
Big
talking
Bobby
smack.
just popped off to the world champion here. We got a standoff here. Jackass said, Flintstone bottom.
we talk a lot of smack around here, but it's all in fun.
That's the fun. It's all in fun, folks.
And you can shoot against
All
somebody.
right, Speedy, which lane you going to take? He's going to take lane number 5. Big Bobby's going to be in lane number 6.
We may talk a lot of smack around here, but you can shoot with
We love
somebody, and then they will help you get better
Hey,
in the same breath.
I love it, that youth coming up saying that. I love it, you know. And that's the thing about them Florida people. They love to pop off and brag. And this boy learned it from the best from Florida down there. They're sitting in this room right now, and they're saying, "Go on, Big Bobby. Tell him how it is." But I believe Big Bobby's going to have to grow up a little bit before he tackles the world champion. But we'll see. All right. Here we go. Pay attention. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Three flat to a 378. Big Bobby's got to get by Speedy James first before he tackles the world champion.
But you know what? That's 2 amazing times for our youth shooters.
Oh, my gosh. For our youth shooters, that's fastest times.
Half the men in this room don't want to shoot against them.
Half men in this world don't want to. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No time in a 381. We'll change that score to 1-1. One thing about Big Bobby, he'll have a new KPI to shoot with.
They're looking for a hit. Trying to find a hit on a target. What they're doing is you have to visibly see the hit on the face of the target. They've called hands-off guns, so they are going down. Each hand judge will go down from each opponent to check the target and make sure they both agree that there is or is not a visible hit. And they called a good hit.
Okay. Load if you need to, and Delta Whiskey said it was a good hit. He's got 2 hits on the target. All right, here we go. 1-1. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. A swing and a miss.
And that happens a lot. Speedy is 14, I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. And Big Bobby is 15.
14 years old and 15 years old shooting in the threes. Watch this.
The hand judges will stand there until the shooter tells them they are ready to go. They check for safety. They check for hits on the target. They are there to help their shooter in any way that needs to be.
Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. No hit and a 388. We're going to change that score 1-2. Woo-wee. Man.
Everybody's cheering
How bad
for
do
their
you want
favorite.
it? Speedy, you need to tie it up.
Oh, he will. He's good
Make
under
it a
pressure.
gunfight.
That's Speedy. He's real good under pressure.
All right. Not his first rodeo, huh?
Not at all.
Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. A no-hit and a 379. Big Bobby will take the win there. We'll give Speedy 8th place here. Y'all give him a big round.
And again, that's great shooting to be in 8th place out of 54 shooters.
It is. And you just heard Big Bobby telling the world champion, I'm coming after you. He's still hanging in there to see if he can do it. So right now, we're going to bring, let's see who we got. We got PA coming up against Jackass Giles. PA's got lane choice. Which lane would you like, sir? The one on the right. He'll take lane 2. Put Jackass in lane 1.
PA's here from Pennsylvania. He has a XFDA club there, and I think this is his second. He came to Texas State last year in Bourbonnais, Texas, and he's here again today, or all week, really.
Yeah, he
Texas
came to
State
Texas here
and the
in Texas
Nationals.
and then Nationals. He's got a KPI of 419. He's going up against the world champion of 318. He thinks he can take him. We're going to see if he can.
What states do we have here this weekend?
Oh
we
my
have
gosh,
Pennsylvania, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Colorado. We get them from everywhere. New York. We have New York.
Yeah,
I think we got them.
I think there's somebody here from all 48 states.
Georgia. We have Georgia here. Jesse Pinocchio.
Yeah, I think they're from all 48 states. They're from all over, man. I'll tell you. We can't count them all. There's so many people here. It is unreal. You know, just look over there. Look over there at Facebook, you know. I guarantee you there's 2,000 people looking at Facebook. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. 304 from the champion to a no time.
It seems so easy for him to hit a 304. It's amazing to me to see that.
I think he's sandbagging. What do you think?
No. He practices quite a bit.
Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Got a no-hit and a 380.
That's good.
Good shot, PA.
And
Keep it up.
Jackass's wife, Chris, always travels and supports him and helps the organization by scorekeeping,
constantly.
Doing anything that needs to
Love
be done.
this lady.
So the families are very much appreciated to travel with the shooters.
Yeah, look at her old head swell there. All right, shooters on line. Shooters, set. It's all right, swing and a miss.
It's so easy to do, and it's so stressful when it happens.
Woo-wee.
A lot of times the shooters, when they do that, they'll take a step back, they'll refocus, they'll get their head in the game again, and all you can do is move on.
They'll go to their powder room, powder up.
Little
boy,
smack talk
fun,
going on.
Fun, folks. You can't have this much fun anywhere. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. No hit and a 385. That'll change our score 1-2 from PA.
It's unusual for Jackass to miss this much.
Yeah.
Does PA have him a little scared? Yeah.
Woo-wee. Yeah, y'all quieten it down. I'm ahead right now. Leave me alone. Jackass said, I'll tie it up. Here we go. Good luck to you. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. There you go. There's that 292 to that 375. We've got a gunfight 2-2. Next blinking light under their KPI. One of them's going to take this.
You know, it's a tense situation to be 2-2.
Yep. How bad do you want it? That's what I always say.
If you have your gun pulled 1 degree to the wrong direction, you can miss that target. It's so easy to do, especially when you're 2-2.
And I guarantee you, Big Bobby's sitting down there thinking, oh, I want this bad. I want this bad. Bring one of them boys down here to me. I'm looking. I'm a hoping. Whew. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 307. There it is. He's taking the win. We're going to send PA down there to Big Bobby. We're going to find out what goes on down there. That way Jackass Giles can take a little break and get a breather and wait for his next opponent. Downrange has been called. We're going to go down and paint targets up.
You know, Jesse, explain to me, we get a lot of comments and questions on TikTok and Facebook when we post our videos about why our shooters have different stances and why they stand the way they do. Can you explain the different stances to us?
Well, I can try my darndest because everybody has a pattern to set. They've got to get their holster right, their gun right. They've got to do their leaning right to get it in their head to pull that gun and shoot that target, because that's the way the Old West was.
Old West stands up straight. They didn't lean back in the Old West. Why do we do it? That's the question we get.
Why do you think they did that? You're watching Hollywood too much.
To get out of the holster quicker.
Yeah.
Correct answer. She wins the prize.
You're watching Hollywood too long, because that's what Hollywood do. The gunfighters back in the Old West, they done everything they could to win. If they had to stand on their head, pull that gun, that's what they did to get it out of that holster and shoot that gun and hit it. That's why we bend over the way we do.
You lied about your age. I didn't realize you were old enough to be back then.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
I stumped Jesse for once.
Let's go back. Load make ready's been given. Let's go back to 1872. I got a story for you.
Oh no! Turn his mic off.
Woo-wee.
Okay, so we have PA against Florida on 5 and 6.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, let's see. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. We got a 371 to a 382. I'd say that's pretty well getting ready.
You can tell PA's a little bit anxious. He's going to do it. He's got to hit against Big Bobby.
All right. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 388. The Big Bobby said a 360. If I got to get lower, I will.
What are we at now, Jesse?
We're at Sanger, Texas.
We're 1-1.
1-1. It's a tie. See who breaks it. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 373 to a 369. Big Bobby says, I want this.
Two very close times. We have
1-2.
Have had shooters that shoot the same time.
Oh, yeah. Could happen here. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. $363. There you go, Sassy. You spoke it into existence, and it just happened. What do you think about that?
Wow. Can I say it again? I'll give you $100 if you do it again. But you have to divide it in half.
Nobody heard that.
So, again, we've got a 363 and a 363. Like I said, they hit the same time.
Line's ready. Let's see what happens here. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh, PA says, how about a 359, Big Bobby? He said 377. He tied it up. It's 2-2. We got a gunfight. Let's see what we're going to do.
That PA, he is pulling hard. 359 is PA's.
His best time. Let's get a picture of him.
They're getting a picture of PA. His KPI is a 419, but a 359 is his fastest time. We celebrate milestones in XFDA, and a 359 is his best time in a competition. So everybody congratulate him.
You think his KPI will go down?
It might, yes. But that's a good thing.
He said not right now. All right, here we go, Cowboys. Let's see what happens. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh, no hit and a 382 from Big Bobby. He wins another one, guys. We're going to put PA in 7th place. Big Bobby pulled it out again. He's wanting that world champion. He's after him. He said, I'm going to hang in there until he comes down if he does.
I think Jackass might need to watch out because Big Bobby may be coming up for him.
Yep. So now we're going to move back up here to 1 and 2. We're going to pull Lone Star Lead Slinger against Jackass Giles on 1 and 2. He's looking at lane number 1 right now. He decided he won't hit. He's going to put Jackass on 2, Miss Sassy.
You know, Lone Star Leadslinger is from the Speed Bumps Club down in South Texas, and his mother, Blue Eyed Bandit, and his father, Delta Whiskey, who is our range master, they also shoot. And again, I want to remind everybody about our podcast. It's XFDA Podcast on YouTube, and you can also find it on Facebook. Remember to go to our website, xfdapro.com, if you need any information concerning our organization.
Load make ready's been given, so they're going to load up. We're going to see what happens. Somebody's got to go down there and beat Big Bobby, so one of these guys don't make it here. They'll go down there and give him a chance. Whew, man, I tell you what, it's getting tight here. Lone Star Lead Slinger has got a 3.38. It's not impossible for this man to shoot a 2.
He got his 2 pin
Jackass
this
knows
weekend.
it. He got his 2 pin this weekend, didn't he? Yeah. Whew. All right. The master has spoken. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a 3:32 to a no time.
That felt like that light lasted forever before it came on.
You'd think 7 seconds isn't that long, but when you're up there on that line and you're leaned back and you're ready, 7 seconds is a long time.
Anytime we have a light that lasts longer than that, we call it.
Yeah. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. We got a no time and a 294. We're going to call that 1-1 now.
Why am I nervous
It's
watching
a
this
tie.
one?
All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. We got a no time and a no time. Still tied up 1-1. All right, shooter on line. Shooter, set. No time in a 278. It is 1-2. Lone Star, come on, tie it up. Make it a gunfight. You can do it. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 3:01 to a no time. We've tied up at 2-2. Next blinking light. We got a gunfight, guys.
You can tell we're all a little bit anxious and watching this one because it's very quiet in here on watching them.
Oh, it is. Lone Star has come a long way. He's 22 years old, and he come from a fantastic Christian family that stays together and works hard.
And he hasn't shot for a couple years, I believe. I think he just started shooting again.
Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. But that world champion pulled it out with a 298, just like he thought he would. We'll give him the win. We'll send Lone Star down there to 5 and 6. He's got lane choice down there. He's going to go against Big Bobby down there. He's got to figure out if he can beat Big Bobby to come back up. Now that's going to be amazing to watch this. So y'all watch what's going to happen down here.
And Big Bobby started out in 9th seed,
Yep,
and he is
he's
shooting
still
off
hanging
for 6th.
in there.
So the winner
Probably
of
it.
this will stay in, and the loser, or the one that loses the round, will be in 6th place.
So yes, that's no, you stay up there. Yeah.
I think Jackass needs some air. This is really tense. You never realize how tense it is until you're in the situation.
Look at them. They're like a couple of wrestlers there, looking at each other, looking at that, saying, "Hey, come on."
So who do we have shooting off down here on 5 and 6? We've got Big Bobby.
We got Big Bobby, and we've got the Lone Star Lead Slinger coming up. So we've got a Texas boy against that Florida boy, and we'll see how it comes out there. What do you think, Big Bobby? Think you got it? There you go. If God's willing, he said he'll hang in there and stay there.
Very good.
Give him a big round,
Very
guys.
good.
All right, now, Big Bobby, tell me what you really think.
You're a very impressive young man.
Yes, he is.
I know. Just remember, if you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, you can visit us at xfdapro.com. You can see where we're shooting next. You can find out about the organization, any information you need to know about us, like our KPIs, the people in the organization, clubs near you. Just visit us at xfdapro.com. If you have questions, you can go on there and ask questions, and we can answer them through the website.
All right, Lone Star is going to take lane number 5, put Big Bobby on lane number 6. We'll shoot this out and see what happens.
You think Big Bobby's tired?
Nah, I don't think he's tired. He's young. He can handle it.
That's true. I'd be exhausted.
Both these men, they're full of energy.
I'm exhausted watching
I
them.
wish I had the energy these two boys had. I'm proud of both these guys. They're loaded up, and we're going. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. .316 to a .363. Whew. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. Oh, man.
That's called a slip cock, Jesse.
That's
Explain
called a
the slip cock.
Slip cock is when you don't get the hammer all the way back and it don't set it off. We don't like doing that, but sometimes it happens in a pair. Sometimes it's both people doing it at the same time.
It seems like that happens a lot when you both slip cock. But
Yeah.
hey, at least you both do it and your opponent doesn't hit when you slip cock.
That's right. At least you don't lose the match because of a slip cock. So hang in there, boys. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. We got a no time and a 380. That'll tie the score up 1-1. Hot dogs. Who's going to break it? How bad do you want it?
I think they both want it pretty bad.
All right, let's see. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. A swing and a miss. Yep, they're a little nervous, but that's okay. As young as these boys are, it's not their first rodeo.
Their hand judges are calming them down.
All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. 320 to a 392. That'll change our score. We are 2-1.
I think Lone Star Lead Slinger's giving Big Bobby a run for his money.
Yep. But Big Bobby said, don't count the chickens before they're hatched. Might be a double. Shooter on line. Shooter. Set. I told you 2-2. We got a gunfight. Yep, 375. It's 2-2 now. We're down to the nitty-gritty. Woo, man, I'll tell you, Sassy, it's hard. When you get 2-2, man, you're nervous.
Yes.
Come on, boys. You got this. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. No hit to 369. Big Bobby pulled another one out here. We're going to put Lone Star Lead Slinger in 6th place, guys. Good job, boys. Good sportsmanship, and boys hug each other. Oh, nothing but good stuff. Man, I don't know how to announce it anymore. All right, we got the world champion up here in lane 1 and 2. We're going to bring up a 338 shooter. Who's Ruckus? He's coming up to pick his lane and what he wants to do.
Ruckus shoots out of Whitesboro, Texas with the Fence Riders. How long have you been shooting, Ruckus? 3, 4 years, if that long? About 3.5 years?
He's going to be on lane number 1. We're going to put the champion on lane number 2, and we're going to shoot this off and see how it can happen. There's a little story behind Ruckus there that I like to bring up all the time. Ruckus had a motorcycle accident. It put him out for a while. But he's back, and he said, I want it. Whew, man. All right, Cowboys, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. .306 to a 292.
Bullseye on 1, so.
Is Ruckus on the bullseye list?
Once again, we have a bullseye pot. If you get a bullseye, they put your name in the pot, and you have a chance for the drawing of a $200 cash prize and a gift card.
All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. 317 to a 292. Not to 2. Woo. Man.
So we have Texas on 1 and Arkansas on 2. These guys have shot off how many times?
Man,
Too many to count.
I'll tell you, man, it's amazing. We'll see what happens here. Ruckus ain't out of this thing yet. All right.
Let's let off a little steam.
There we go, Cowboys. Shooters on the line. Shooters, set. 338.
That is
to
his
no
KPI.
time. That is his KPI. He said, woo, thank God. It is 1-2. He said, oh, the trash talk is going on right now. Man.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah. That jackass has got a crab. That jackass, he'll kick you sideways. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. There it is. 315 to a 287. Jackass said go on down the river down there and see what you can do down there. I'll wait down there for you. So we're going to send Ruckus down against old Big Bobby down there. Woo-wee, old Big Bobby. He's been waiting.
Big Bobby, what's your best time out of the weekend? He says his best time from the weekend is a 3:30. I bet you anything that Ruckus brings out another best time out of him.
Yep, I bet he does. Ruckus has got lane choice. He's a talking to him. He said, no, Christy asked Jackass, he is okay. He said, no, I'm not okay. I'm fired up, ready to go. He's going to walk down there to see what them two boys do just for the heck of it. Ooh, man, he's having fun.
I wish everybody could be in this room to see how much fun we have behind
I'll
the
tell
cameras.
you what, man, behind the cameras, you ain't going to believe how many people are in here. All right, Ruckus is going to take lane number 5. He put Big Bobby in lane number 6. Big Bobby's been in lane number 6 all day long, and he's been knocking them out. Why do you leave him there?
I know. My strategy would be to move him over to the other lane.
I would move him over to try to upset him. But Ruckus says, I don't care. I can do it. Load make ready's been given. Woo-wee, man, I'm telling you, Miss Sassy, this you can't get this kind of fun anywhere else.
You know, and I really have enjoyed shooting at the Gunbelt Wagoneers. We're shooting in a 6-lane range building, and then right across the walkway we have, Jesse and I call it the Museum of Old West Memorabilia, and in that room where all the gunslingers set, we have a monitor so they can also watch this.
All right, folks, the line's ready. Let's see what happens here. Shooters on the line. Shooters set. We have a no time in a 368 coming out of Big Bobby.
Who's Ruckus?
He'll show you who he is. Watch this. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter set.
And
324 to a 376. Ruckus says, I'll show you who I am. Hang in there. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. .310 to a 388.
What does that make it? 2-1?
2-1. Yeah, he's already wrote down one. Dead center bullseye.
Man, I'm anxious.
He said, look at that 310 dead center bullseye. He said, y'all pay attention.
He says, quit talking and let's shoot.
Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter set. Ooh, a swing and a miss. That's all right. It's 2-1. How bad do you want it, Big Bobby? You got to tie it up here. He said, I know. All right. Shooters on line. Shooters set. There you go. 366 on 6. Told you, 2-2. Big Bobby said, I ain't done yet. I have a vendetta I'm working on.
It's anybody's game when it's 2-2. They must hit under their KPI.
Yep. And they've been doing it very well. But it ain't over. We'll see what happens here. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters set. 318 to a 364. Ruckus had took Big Bobby out of the run-up. Big Bobby's going to come in 5th place. We're going to write him down here.
You know, I'm impressed.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing whatsoever. That Big Bobby lasted this whole time in there.
Very, very impressive shooting, Big Bobby.
Be proud of yourself, son. You did a good job.
He has had
Very
several
good
milestones this weekend with a 3:30 fastest time. He shot with the men and went from 9th seed to 5th place overall.
That's right.
We didn't do that.
Nope. Nope, man, that's amazing, man. I'll tell you what, Sassy. Ruckus finally got it on him now. So Ruckus is going to sit there, and we're going to wait, and we're going to bring Mumbles up. He's got lane choice to shoot against the champion. Mumbles, which lane do you think you're going to take lane number 1? All right, Mumbles is going to take lane number 1. He's going to put Jackass Giles in lane number 2 now. Mumbles came into this race with us with no X's. Am I right, Sassy? With no X's. And he's going to go against the champion here to see if he can keep it that way. Who said that? Woo! Load and make ready's been given. They're loading up. We're going to see what happens here. I'm so proud of Big Bobby. He did such a good job.
Yes, he did.
He can go home to Florida with a smile on his face. So can his people. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. 383 to start out with.
That's a good start.
That is a good start. Makes it 1-0. Anytime you can win the one, it's a good start.
You got to hit when you're shooting with Jackass.
I'll tell you, you better be on your best, too. All right, let's see. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. 389. 2-0 time, 2-0. He's at the height. I've been here before. No big deal. He likes a challenge.
Mumbles has a 404 KPI.
I'll tell you, he likes a challenge. Christy said, I don't like it. I need him to get 2, 2, 3 and be done with it. But no, Jackass has to pull it out. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters. Set. Oh no, with 370. Takes the win. We're going to move Jackass down to 5 and 6. He's going to go down there, and he's going to shoot against Ruckus again. We're going to see what happens here. But let me tell you what. I've seen Jackass move down and come back up. Trust me, it's not over. Mumbles, that was a good run for you, buddy.
Yeah,
good run for you.
Big Bobby missed shooting with Jackass again by one
person.
match.
Yeah, isn't
Could
that
have stayed in
amazing?
one more round.
Ooh, he gonna be mad.
Maybe they'll do a grudge match after the finals.
He is having fun.
I think it's a little intimidating coming up against the two-time world champion.
Now the thing
You have
is,
to hit
Ruckus,
fast.
you got lane choice between 5 and 6, buddy. Which lane you want? He'll take 5. He'll put Jackass on 6 in. Do. Load back ready's been given. I don't know about you, Sassy, but my stomach's are growling. I'm getting a little hungry.
Jesse, I love you, but you're always hungry.
Oh, well, while they're loading and making ready, would you rub my belly for me?
I am not even going to justify that embarrassing. I apologize to everybody watching out there.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I
folks.
apologize for this person sitting right here.
That's all right. There's always something coming out of my mouth, I'll tell you. Mouth of the South. Hey, if you're all as old as I am, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
That's why I keep a roll of duct tape in my purse.
All right, good luck to you, Cowboys. We're going to start this up. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Oh, why do they do it in pairs?
That is not a good start to
I
this
know.
match.
Why do they do that in pairs, though? Man, that takes all the wind out of you when that happens. You got to regroup, reset up again, and get ready. And it's yeah. Whew. Let's get that out of the system. All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. How about a 3:14 to a no time? Coming out of Ruckus, sir.
I think that's going to give Jackass just the push he needs for this one.
Yeah, Ruckus set the bar, didn't he? Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Oh, wow.
And the crowd goes, oh.
Oh, man, that just takes a breath out of you.
We all feel your pain back here. We've all done it.
You know, I don't know if I ever done it.
I talk about dropping your gun, but when I said they shoot at the same time, I sure don't want to talk about dropping a gun.
Good luck to you, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. No time in the 288.
What did I say? It gave him just enough fire.
That's what it was. I'll guarantee you Jackass is coming back strong and heavy. He knew he was. Ruckus said, that's all right. That's all right. It's 1-1. Here we go. Good luck to you. Shooters on line. Shooters, set.
That just means they're pulling fast and hard is what that means. They are pulling so hard that it's easy to do.
3 times in this round.
It happens, unfortunately.
Telling you.
Happened to all of us, like I said.
Oh, yeah. We'll wait till you get ready. Man. Well, listen, well, you think?
Am I warm
with all
because
the
I'm
heat
tense
going
watching
on in
this?
here and the body heat. Woo! Line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set.
Whoa.
298. Coming out of Ruckus, sir. I knew he was going to bring it.
Good hit, Ruckus.
Makes
Two
it
to
2-1.
one. I bet
Christy's
Jackass
back
pulls
here
it.
just going nuts.
Christy,
She
his
can't
beautiful
stand
wife
it.
back here, keeping
Woo.
score for us. She says, Jackass, you better hit this one.
All right, here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. Swing and a miss. That also takes the breath out of you. The audience just goes,
It
man,
messes with your nerves
Come
a little
on,
bit
man.
when you're shooting.
messes my mind. Man,
You can pull that gun just a hair in a different direction or have your foot in a different stance, and it's going to throw you off. Get your finger on the trigger too soon.
yep. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 316. That'll take the win, won't it? All right, Ruckus took the win. We put Jackass in 4th place. Y'all give him a big round. Very seldom you'll ever see that champion do that. Woo, I'm telling you, Ruckus is going to go clean his gun, get him something to drink, relax a little bit. Right now, first seed, Wishbone. He's coming up with a 372. He's going to take lane number 2. He's going to put Mumbles in lane number 1 with a 404. We're going to shoot this out, and we're going to see who's going to move down against Ruckus.
My friend Wishbone has also shot clean this weekend. So the two gentlemen on the line right now, 1 and 2, have shot clean for 2 days out of 54 shooters.
That's right.
So that's an amazing job. Load and make ready has been given. Everybody's cheering for their favorites. Of course, we love everybody.
Oh, yeah.
A little smack talking going on.
Oh, yeah. But it's time now. We're getting down in the nitty-gritty.
Mumbles on lane 1 is Big Bobby's dad. Big Bobby's in the back cheering his dad on.
Yep.
And I'm sure Dad was proud of how well Big Bobby performed during this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I guarantee you. This is not Wishbone's first rodeo, though. He's been here a few times. And I guarantee you, Wishbone wants it. He wants it bad.
Oh, yes, he does. I think they both do.
Both these guys are clean. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. We got a 370 to a no time starting it out.
Come on, Wishbone, shoot your shot. Come on, Mumbles.
All right, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 388 to a 350. Nothing wrong with that. 1-1.
Some hard, fast shooting there.
Oh, I'm telling you. How bad do you want it? We'll see. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. .364 to a 345. Changes our score 1-2. Good shooting.
Whew, man, oh, man.
Oh, I'm telling you. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter set. A 410, a little over his KPI. 1-2.
Jesse, explain to me the timers. Like,
In a minute. I will. Shooter on the line. Shooter set. 387 to a no time. 2-2, next blinking light. The timers here are set between 2 and 7 seconds to go off, and that's what the light in the center is what they got to look for. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter set. Whoa, 363
Mercy.
to a 361. What do you think about that, Sassy?
I think that's pretty amazing shooting.
It is, man. I'll tell you what, them boys are hugging each other because they know they had to shoot hard. But you know what? What are we going to do now?
We are going to move Mumbles down to 5 and 6 against Ruckus, and Mumbles
We'll have lane choice.
Mumbles will have lane choice. So what's going to happen next is the winner of 5 and 6 will have to come back and shoot Wishbone.
Yes.
So we're going to battle it out on 5 and 6, and the winner will come down and shoot Wishbone, and the loser will be in 3rd place.
All right, while they're lining up, getting ready to do that, and figuring out what they want to do there. Sassy, these timers, as you see the displays up there, are the computer works that does it. The light in the center is set by that timer up there. When you push a button here on the table, it sets the time from 2 to 7 seconds for it to come off. We don't know when it's coming off. Sometimes it seems like a long light. 7 seconds is a long light when you're standing there. You see what I mean? So it can go off from 2 to 7 seconds, and 2 is a fast light. So you better be ready.
And as a range master, they always look at the light and count the light down, and if it goes over that 7 second, they call it and say freeze, and then you won't shoot when it comes on.
That's right. And very seldom it ever happens, but it does happen.
It has
you know how
happened.
computers are, you know.
Computers are only as smart as the people working them.
Well, that's why I don't work computers, because I already know they're smarter than I am. All right, line's ready. Here we go, Cowboys. Good luck to you. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. A swing and a miss.
During the main match, they have a 10-shot limit. When we get to the shoot-offs, there is no limit. They have to have a winner out of the rounds. Mumbles is from Florida.
All right, here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 3:26 during no time. 1-0.
We've got Texas on 5 and Florida on 6.
And they're battling it out right now. It's 1-0. Very intense. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. We got a no time in a 3-7-3. That'll tie it up 1-1. Man, this is intense. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. There you go, 311 to a 384. That ties that, it makes it 2-1, doesn't it? Yeah, 2-1. You got us nervous. Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. There it is, 289 to a 377. That'll give Mumbles in third place, sir. That's how that's going to end up. We're going to bring Ruckus back up here to 1 and 2. He's going to shoot against Wishbone up here to see who's going to be the champion.
Now, isn't it correct that if Ruckus beats Wishbone one time, they have to switch places and do it again?
Yes,
correct?
because Wishbone's clean.
We're
Ruckus is
gonna
going to go clean his gun. So we'll come back up here in just a second, folks.
Well,
Take a little short break so we can talk about stuff that we need to get down pat. So.
why don't you tell us about our sponsors again, Jesse?
Well, our sponsors will be DFW Gunslingers out of Fort Worth, Texas. Freeboat Rangers out of Bourbonnette, Texas, up north there. Wagoneers are right here at where our championship is playing at. We got speed bumps down south, and we got fence riders over there, just not too far from this range right here is where they shoot. They come up here and shoot a lot with these folks up here. We come up here and shoot a lot, and they come shoot at our range a lot because we're only about an hour and a half away from everybody. So it's a lot of fun to go to each other's range and play around. But this is a beautiful range right here. So
Okay.
you got
Now, I have another question. Yes, I love the range. They always do a great job, and they're great hosts. Gunbelt and Kelbell are fantastic hosts, and they put on great competitions for us. But
Love
another
both.
question I'd like for you to answer for everybody watching is, who is our gunsmith, and what type of guns do we do, and what are we allowed modifications on them?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Sassy. So, yeah, the guns we use are 45s. We got Colt clones and we got Rugers that we use. We like the Rugers better because you can dry fire them. And as you can do that, you break them guns. So when you break them guns, if you don't know how to work on them or don't have time, then we have a gunsmith. J.L. Hamilton, we call him Rawhide. He's out of the Arlington, Fort Worth area, and he comes out and he sets his table up in there, and he does all of our gunsmithing for us, and he sells a few guns and a few other things that he got along with him. But he is XFDA's gunsmith for our organization. So out of them guns that we use, they do break. I mean, there's a lot of abuse on them guns when we're standing on that line, so we have to have somebody that can jump in there and get them done, and that's what he does. I think we're loading and ready. Yep, they're loading up, making ready to get a little dry firing in there to get warmed up here before they put their shells in there. But yes, that's what our gunsmith is for. That's what our guns are. We shoot a 45 shell with a wax bullet that we press inside of it with a shotgun primer drilled out, a 209 primer. It shoots that wax bullet 750 feet per second. No powder. That primer can shoot that wax bullet that fast. It's amazing. Costs us about 10 cents a shot.
Yeah, but we are still very, very safe. Safety first, fun second.
Yeah, really. 6 cents, yeah. Primers went up. All right, good luck to you, Cowboys. Here we go. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. Right off the bat, 307 to a 344. You still nervous, Ruckus? Here we go, Cowboys. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. .310 to a 344. Makes it 2-0.
Now just remember, if Ruckus wins this round, they switch places and Ruckus has to beat him again.
That's right.
So double X elimination in the finals.
Boy, aren't you glad we're inside, because you can hear that wind outside just blowing like crazy.
Well, it's been a very windy day here in Sanger, Texas.
There's a lot of wind down there on that line, too. Okay, here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set. Swing and a miss. They let some of that wind out just in. We're just having fun, folks. Woo! All right, Cowboys. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. 3:23 to a no time. That round goes to Ruckus. Now, Miss Sassy, they got to switch lanes and do it again, and we'll see what happens from there.
And let me tell you what, that's a hard position to be in, because when I shot off ladies, I had to shoot the world champion record holder twice.
Yeah, that's right. You won it.
She is an amazing woman.
Yeah. And you almost had it.
Well,
God, you were so close.
you have to hit.
But she pulls that fast time out when she has to. That's amazing part.
I think
and that's what's going to happen right here.
99% of the men are intimidated to shoot with Honey Badger.
Oh, man, I am.
Oh, I didn't know she was over there and we're talking about her.
She's sitting out here in the audience saying, they're talking about me. Oh, yes, we are. All right.
Yes, and Ruckus was a world champion 2 years ago.
Yep, we're going to see it happen here.
The winner of this round will be the Nationals Championship.
XFDA.
Or the National Champion.
National Champion. Oh, here we go. Line's ready. Here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. 3:48 to a no time, starting out 1-0. We could set a new record here.
Wishbone knows he's got to pull fast and hard. He's bringing it.
Yeah.
Both these gentlemen are capable of twos.
And here we go. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. 3:47 to a 3:19. Ruckus says, I'm not out of it yet. It's 1-1. Wishbone said, hang in there.
Can't hardly stand it right now. Everybody make some noise for these two gentlemen up here.
All right. Shooter on line. Shooter, set. Ooh, 3:32 to a 3:09. Making that score 1-2, Miss Sassy. It's going to be tight. Come on, Wishbone, tie it up. Let's make it a gunfight, buddy. You can do it. It's not your first rodeo.
Give us a little excitement here.
Good luck to you, Cowboys. Let's see what happens. Shooters on line. Shooters, set. 336 to a 316. Ruckus has brought it out. That's going to put Wishbone in second place. That's going to throw Ruckus in first place national championship for XFDA. There's your dealings.
Hey, and don't forget, Tombstone, April 11th through the 14th, we'll have Tombstone State and the District 6 shoot. So
that's right.
Come on out to Tombstone,
2 more
Arizona.
championships. We got buckles for that too, Miss Sassy.
Congratulations to our shooters.
Congratulations, guys. We're going to pat these guys on the back and go in and give out some trophies, so y'all hang loose.